Hey there, everyone. The doctor is in, the audio is working, and...
The Thai pierogi is here again. Yay!
You sound so excited. Alright, let's... You know what would really help? You know what would really help right about now?
Is if you put the game card in?
Yeah. Forgot to do that. It's still got Xenoblade in there. Derp. There we go. Much better. Alright, problem solved.
Also, if you have a cat, it is National Hug Your Cat Day.
Yes, very important for our little furry purring friends. I don't need to do a system update right now, thank you. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we know. Some of the contents in this game are presented as originally presented to preserve their original presentation. Excuse me, what is the point of only preserving some? Why even bother telling us that you're preserving any if you're going to just run roughshod over the original presentation in some aspects? There's one case in game number 5 that's a really bad victim of this. I'll tell you when we get there. That won't be for some time, though. Today is Turnabout Corner.
So you'll probably forget.
Oh, no, I won't forget. As long as we draw a breath, the wheel of fate turns. Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops... you die. Two months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it, I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. Here being the legendary Wright & Co. law offices. Okay, Justice, time to stop trembling.
Ah, you must be here for the interview. Right this way.
Huh?
Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome.
What is with this girl?
Well now, shall we begin?
Begin what?
Right. First things first. Any special talents?
Talents?
Yes, well, you must have at least one.
Well, I guess defending?
Defending. An unusual talent that it'll do. A little jazzing up, of course.
You think so?
Let's give it a go, shall we?
Huh?
Go ahead, show me. Defend. Just give it all you got. Don't hold back now.
What are you talking about? I can't just defend here.
First lesson, a professional can perform anywhere.
Thanks.
We want people to be laughing with us, not at us.
Thanks. I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all.
What? What exactly do you think you came here to do?
What? Defend, no?
Excuse me, but do you know where you are?
Huh? The Wright & Co. law offices, right?
Oh. I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first.
Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge.
Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes.
Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning.
Perhaps you should go read the sign out front again.
What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency?
Welcome to the Right Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place.
Oh.
I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician.
It all came flooding back. The trial. That girl.
Hello, sir. Please, pick a card.
That's right, she's my daughter. Trucy, right.
Here, check out our flyer. Right Talent Agency, from magic to the piano, even your defense. Call now. So, what's your name?
Apollo Justice, attorney at law. So, is this really a talent agency?
You bet. Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now.
2 people. Does that include you?
Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows, paid too. I am a professional, you know.
Right.
Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see.
Ooh, she likes him.
Oh, and the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire.
Your dad, in other words. Didn't he say he couldn't play the piano?
Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic.
At least you're optimistic, I'll give you that. So you're Phoenix Wright's daughter.
That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy. Get it?
No.
No.
I'm in charge of this whole office, too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree?
15? How old is Mr. Wright?
Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year.
I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it?
You know about that?
Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal.
So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance.
Daddy, right. That reminds me, about Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in.
Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital.
The hospital?
Yeah, he's on strict bed rest until he gets better.
What? Okay, which hospital's Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit.
Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close.
Right, well, I'll be going now, and I'll give this showbiz gig some thought, okay?
Wait, I'll go with you.
So, this is Mr. Wright's hospital.
Oh gosh, no.
Hey, visitors, are you?
No.
Yeah, are you the doctor? Yep, Dr. Hickfield's the name.
Good morning, Doctor.
Oh, hiya there, Trucy. Cute as ever.
Is this Daddy's room?
Oh, yeah, except he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Got any places you'd like examined?
Doctor, the nurse was looking for you.
Why, if it isn't the daddy of the cutest little thing in town. Guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. Wow, what an odd bird that guy was.
Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo.
Mr. Wright. So, what happened?
Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run.
A hit and... You were hit by a car?
Oh, he tried to swerve, I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air. Only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole.
You hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay?
No.
Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle.
He really is as lucky as they say. There's something that... Well, it just doesn't sit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright. And she's so big. I mean, not fat, but you know what I mean.
Oh, Trucy's still a child. Daddy, how many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. But you'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy.
My foot. I'm not buying it.
Oh, something you should know about Trucy.
She's a magician, right? She told me.
Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Aw, Daddy. You'll soon come to appreciate her talent.
You could just tell me the things instead of insinuating them. So why'd you contact me? What could the right talent agency possibly want with me?
No need to get prickly now.
Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this.
Huh? But didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway?
Well, yeah, of course. Help! We're in big trouble here at the office. Big! Thought someone was dying.
So, you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this month's rent and the groceries? Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other 2 must fall.
Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid.
In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school. Again. No, I can't. I only just made friends. How could you do this to me? To us, Polly?
What? Now it's my fault?
On that note, how about you come work for us? I got the perfect client for you already lined up.
A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? All right, I'll hear what you have to say.
You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker. Now it's time to reel him in.
It's official. I'm scared. All right, so who's the client?
Ah, yes. Here, take a look at the map and I'll explain. Last night I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to that Indochine pasta joint, Al dente's. Oh, I get it. I played there, piano there, of course. That's what had happened. The car sent me flying, nicked a telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh?
Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal.
The car sped off in this direction. So, good luck.
Huh?
You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole.
Well, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective.
Don't worry. Once you've found the guy, I intend to sue him. Then you can stick it to him in court.
I'm not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home.
Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke.
Huh?
Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know? Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office anytime now.
The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do.
One more thing. Do look into my accident, too, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map.
Takes one look at me right on.
It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find.
So he's gonna make me investigate this after all.
I do want to examine just a few things here, like the fact that he has what appears to be a Steel Samurai collection with him.
Ooh, I wonder if it's Edwards.
A swaying, spiraling stack of DVD cases. The Steel Samurai, the Nickel Samurai, the Pink Princess, the Zappy Samurai Electric Bugaboo. They're all children's action hero shows.
This kid, I know, keeps sending them to me.
Huh, like a niece or nephew?
Something like that.
Quite the collection. This kid's parents must be really generous with their allowance. Funny, Mr. Wright doesn't seem like the type that kids would like.
Gee, I wonder what kid he's referring to. A rather large one that wears a cravat, you think?
Mr. Wright's bed. It's really messy.
Look how messy this is! You're just hopeless without me, aren't you, Daddy?
Yikes, she's attempting to clean up. Look out.
You got me. What can I say? I was raised in a barn. I try not to let word get out, Apollo, if you don't mind.
Yeah, might ruin your illustrious career pretending to play the piano.
Okay, I gotta change my seating position here. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, look, he's got Schroeder's piano in there.
This looks like a child's toy piano.
Gotta practice. Wouldn't want my fingers to get stiff. Crow always keeps his weapon close at hand. Shall I play you a tune?
No thanks.
How unfortunate. I so rarely get a chance to play. Ah, Daddy, you snuck some grape juice in again. The doctor said you weren't supposed to drink that here. Trucy, look at the label. Oh, deep sea mineral water. That's fine, I guess. I switched the labels. Don't tell Trucy, okay?
What can I say? The man loves his grape juice.
It's secretly wine.
Nope, it's legitimately grape juice.
Oh. Well, wine is technically grape juice, too.
Yeah, but this is non-alcoholic grape juice. Or non-alcoholic wine, if you will.
What's that on TV? Looks like some sort of action hero show.
Oh, I know that one. That's a sniffling samurai. His booger flick attack is a big hit with the grade school crowd.
I had no idea you liked this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright.
Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? Besides, the episodes will just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know?
Yeah. Try not buying them.
Now it's the only time I get to watch and write up my reports.
Your reports?
Yeah, it's a long story. Like a lot of things, actually. Let me guess, Edgeworth wants him to write a report on each episode he watches.
Oh my god. Edgeworth, you're so mean.
Alright, moving on. Back to the Wright Talent Agency. I think this is the client, so I'm gonna go with the voice that I have in mind for the client. Hey, hey, hey! How long you planning on making me wait, eh?
Oh, it's Larry.
No, different voice. It's close, but different. Ah, good morning. Oh, it's not Larry. It's not even the client. There. Hold on, I had a voice in mind for him. Now I gotta remember what it was.
Hey there, Trucy doll. Sounds like your pops had a bit of a rough spot, eh?
All's well that ends well, I guess. This is our client?
Hey, so this is that Apollo fellow, huh?
Oh, yes, the name's Apollo.
Look at him there, arms all crossed like ready to fight. Yes, sir. You don't mean that literally, do you? The boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Apollo. Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Defense? The noodle have cooked? It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen. Noodle?
You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly?
No nicknames, please. And no, of course I don't know him. You new in these parts? Not really. Then you know the best noodles in town, Eldoon's Noodles. Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out here, Trucy doll.
This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, our client. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon?
Anything for you, Trucy doll. So, you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's the name. And noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for 1.5 years. Oh, that's not that long, really. My family's been noodlemen for generations. Got a lot of expectation on my shoulders. 15 fathers passing the noodle to 15 sons.
That's a pretty old noodle.
Hey, fool that I was, I pushed it away. Rebelled against my pops and picked up another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well. Oh. There was no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy.
So it was like destiny that you became what you are.
Right, destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate. Not a mental image I care to linger on. So last year, I started my noodle stand. The 15th generation of Eldoon's noodles.
Eldoon's noodles. Try reading his name backwards.
So tell me more about Eldoon's noodles. You don't know the genius that are my noodles. I make them so salty, why they're saltier than salt. Now I really don't want to find out.
Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand.
He frequented my pop's stand back during his attorney days, too. Yep, him and his assistant.
Yeah, unfortunately, because Maya was localized into loving burgers, this kind of caught them by surprise. And because he's got a noodle hat, they can't exactly make him a burger guy.
I'm sorry, I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny. Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bowl bell now.
What do you mean?
It was stolen! My stand, gone! Stolen?
So it looks like this is an enemy stand user.
It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle.
It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. He even gets complaints.
Now you're just trying to butter me up.
It sounded more like the blues than a whistle.
Closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then this morning, dark and early, he was gone. My keep, my castle. Ooh. Maybe some bum carted it off? Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there, too.
That's the saddest thing I've heard all day.
You know it. Anyhow, that's the deal. Good luck. Good. Wait, what exactly is your request? My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course, I make it so hot and salty 2 bowls would kill a man. Then I'd really need defense. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? Get it back today if you can, Paulo. I got noodles to make.
This voice actually ended up turning out better with his pattern of speech than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves?
Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo.
Huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Listen to the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel.
I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen.
Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery?
Darn it, skullduggery.
Well, someone stole a pair of my panties.
What?
Panties? So they were stolen. Your,
Bloomers.
My panties, yes.
Right. Panties. That's a crying shame. That is, Trucy doll.
I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out the window there to dry. When a thief came and took them, my favorite panties. I ran after him. Give me those back, I shouted. Wait!
Ugh, gross, child.
Well, that was certainly brave of you.
But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do.
Darn crying shame. Yep.
Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map.
I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future, Paulo. Yeah, right. And you helped out Trucy doll here, too. Here, you hear?
Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases.
I guess.
Let's see where we stand.
Not in the courtroom, that's where. Well, the first item on our list.
Phoenix Wright, Daddy's hit-and-run accident. We have to find the one who hit him.
Who's gonna pay us for this again?
And the second item, Mr. Eldoon's request to find his stolen stand.
For which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles.
And the last request is mine, to find my stolen panties.
That bowl of noodles is looking better and better.
Let's go, Polly, to the streets.
Aren't you enthusiastic?
How could I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me.
I guess we might as well get started. Let's see, a hit and run, a stolen stand, and last but not least, stolen patties. Life is good. Whoa, that fork is floating, not... Why do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti here?
That right there's the whole reason I became a magician.
Do tell.
I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. The floating fork looked so real. That's when I knew. Someday I'd make magic more amazing than that spaghetti.
An old sepia-tinted photo of a man in a silk top hat.
That's my favorite magician. I want to be just like him someday.
Sure, nice. Guess it's good to have a role model, even if he's got to be well over 100.
How rude.
That's one of those hula hoop things everyone was crazy about way back when.
Really? I had no idea these were that popular.
I'm not so bad with one myself, actually.
Hey, I'm still learning. So you can really make someone levitate with it? Show me.
Huh? I have no idea how! It's just a normal hula hoop, isn't it? A blue silk hat, just like the one Trucy is wearing.
Oh, that's just for show. Don't wear it, please.
Last thought from my mind, honest.
I put it there so clients can see it and know who I am. Nothing says magician like a silk top hat.
Either that or an archaeology professor. A gentleman at that. There are all sorts of strange paraphernalia sitting on top of the piano.
Those are my magic props. Practice, practice, practice. A professional never leaves their weapons far from reach.
But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it.
Oh, no one plays here anyway, and the neighbors complain.
Guess Mr. Wright really can't play. Strange split box leers me from the wall. Is this one of those boxes for cutting people in half?
That's right. This cabinet is used for an illusion called the zigzag.
I've seen one on TV, but why is one just sitting here in your office?
Oh, it's a little big for me, you see. So I'm using it as furniture. Hats on the top, shirts in the middle, and pants down below. I think it's a nice touch, don't you?
It's not exactly what I'd call welcoming decor.
Ah! Don't touch Mr. Charlie!
Mr. Charlie?
He's been in this office much longer than I have. Daddy's mentor had a great fondness for Mr. Charlie. He's lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney.
Huh. Mr. Charlie. Right.
Now I take care of him.
That table doesn't look very sturdy.
You've never seen one of these? It's a magic table.
So, like, you make this teapot disappear?
So you might think, but that's not it. Before your very eyes, the contents of the pot change. From Earl Grey to Darjeeling.
Kinda hard to see the difference, I think. Might impress Uncle Iroh from a distance, but that's about it.
I think it's like a Keurig, but...
No, that's a teapot. Like, that thing there.
Oh. Never mind.
All these legal books must be Mr. Wright's leftovers. There's a lot of unrelated books in here, too. One Trick a Day, Magic for Idiots. think a pro magician would aim a bit higher.
Okay. Now that we've gotten all that examination out of the way, let us go to the scene of the accident.
So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car.
According to the map, this is the place.
What a huge mansion.
Apollo, there's a nice-looking lady over there. Let's question her.
Okay. A little curious about the park over there, too.
Excuse me, can we have a few words with you?
You want something? Oh, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating?
That's quite a house you've got there. You must have a lot of money.
Ooh, money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kitaki family mansion, little girl. Huh? You, kid with the hair, you want something? Me? No, not a thing. Bye.
Apollo, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something?
But the Kitaki family! They're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town! If you're going to ask something, ask it. If you're man enough. Right.
Yay, way to whip him into shape, ma'am.
Does she know no fear? I'm Plum Kitaki, wife of the fourth head of the Kitaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum. I'm Little Apollo Justice, attorney at law. If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer by now.
Little Plum, that's a really cute name for someone so...
Yes? Whoa!
What is it, Apollo?
How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Trucy?
Huh? That seems like a lot of needless procedure.
I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. Oh, little girl, you should know, we're gangsters.
Oh, that means you're the bad guys.
Trucy, through me, please. I'm begging you here. The bad guys. I like the sound of that. I'm gonna need some warm tea after this. It takes a lot of hard work to protect the family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys.
So you're saying that business is in a slump?
Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please. So there was supposedly a car accident here last night. Last night? Of course you would know about it, so sorry to bother you. Wait. Yes? You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away?
That's my daddy.
I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man.
Capo? Point man?
Could you avoid using too much, industry lingo? In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess since morning. Bah! Cleaning up this paint? Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? It was around 9 last night I heard a crashing noise and found your father drowning in a sea of paint.
So you came to his rescue?
You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint, then turned the corner and sped away.
That's almost a roll of credits right there.
We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see. Sure that dragon is glaring at me.
But why are you out here cleaning it up?
What do you mean?
I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you?
Please go through me when you want to. Don't be such a stiff, lawyer boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yes. We're community-oriented gangsters, you see. The boss likes to give back to the people, see? How noble of him. I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just the paint on the street to deal with. Public facilities? What if she means a trash can? There's paint splashed all over this gate. What a mess.
Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy?
That's right. And I'm left to clean up the mess. If you find whoever did this, bring the scoundrel by, would you?
Of course! Then you can make them clean up their own mess.
You're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. There's nothing I dislike so much as a mess.
Ooh, I wish I could say cool things like that.
She's gonna wipe it up.
I'll bet you do.
I'd laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard.
Wow, what a big house. And the gate is so big.
The Kataki family's pretty big around these parts.
I like the fox. It's so cute.
That's our family crest from the old country.
Your family crest?
They're clever as the fox, and our teeth are sharp.
So it's like a motto. You need a crest, too. You need a crest, too, Apollo. Ooh, how about the scales of justice? Or a lunar lander?
I'll pass, thanks. A brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? Those paints must have been to repaint this wall.
That's right. I called in an artist to do the job right. He's the third so far.
The third?
The first spilled paint all over the entrance here. The second on my kimono. So
No, don't tell me. It's better that I don't know. Who's that? She's looking at the park.
She's pretty. I bet she has a story, you know?
There is something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate.
I smell an incident.
Ma'am, there's no entry to the park.
Now don't you tell me where I can't go, young fella. I always walk through this park on my way home.
Please get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am. That's quite the determined old lady.
I think I know which one it is, too.
Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park.
You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous.
Hey, miss, stay out of the park.
You got mad at me.
Did something happen here, officer? Huh? No, move along. Nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play someplace else? We're not kids, and we're not playing. I'm an attorney.
Something wrong?
Ah, Detective Sky, we're fine, ma'am. Nothing to report.
Ooh, Emma.
Detective?
Why is she wearing a lab coat?
You're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed.
And these kids are?
Curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers.
Ah, why don't you kids run along and play someplace else?
Look, we're not...
Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Want a dose of experimental hydroxy... You pronounce this for me.
Hydroxyacelulodosatrace?
Hydroxyacelulodosatrace?
I'm so glad it could be of help.
Thank you. Come again? What's hydroxy stuff?
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy.
Try to keep out the riffraff if you would.
Yes, ma'am. How are we gonna get more information like this?
Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street?
Oh, yes, that nice woman. I gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here. Hey, I said no one goes in! Unless you want a face full of hydroxy as a... that's a... what's it? No dice. There's a big trash can on the way into the park. Guess we could check it out.
The detective's life sure is a hard one.
I'm an attorney, actually. Huh?
2 pieces of garbage with paint on them.
These are Slippers? They look like those slippers you get at the hospital.
Look at this, Apollo! Doesn't this go on a car?
It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone.
Wait, you don't think...
I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright.
Wow, and he took off its mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room on my pocket for one of these, though. Which do you want to take? Right now, I think the mirror is more relevant. The slippers will be coming in handy later, though, I'm sure. Excuse me.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
What happened in the park across the street?
Oh, yes, quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say.
Chicago, huh?
Gunfire. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances, too.
You're kidding!
What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house.
Something happened at your house, too?
A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it?
Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly.
It's a private matter. Do you want to hear about it?
Hey, I'm Batman. Want to know my secret identity?
So what happened at your house?
Bloomers, last night.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Mason Balbo was there?
Me, little Plunketaki, the victim of a panty snatcher.
What? So it wasn't just my panties that were stolen?
Caught you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal.
Phrasing.
Why? Why?
Because I'm Batman.
It wasn't you, was it?
No, of course not. Mercy.
I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. And the missing panties all have something in common.
It's hard to imagine Trucy and Mrs. Kataki's panties having much in common. I just imagine Mrs. Kataki's panties. Ugh.
I know. We'll find your bloomers, too.
Great. Show me what you're made of.
What have you gotten me into this time, Trucy?
I don't know. You need to ask Bulma that.
Oh, look, it's her again. That girl from before.
Oh, welcome home, sweetie.
Hello, Mother?
She's a Kataki, too?
Miss! Here, our flyer. The Right Anything Agency?
Anything agency?
Yeah, do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney. Drop by our office, we'll be waiting. Goodbye.
Why did you give her our flyer?
I don't know, she seemed like she could use some help.
She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Okay. I think we've exhausted everything here, so let's go to the scene of the stand theft. So, what's this place?
This would be Mr. Eldoon's house, silly.
Oh, so this is where his stand was stolen from? I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already.
Hey! Look, there's a police car parked over there.
You're right. What's with the sparkly entrance? What is this place, a hospital? There's a sign, Maractus Clinic.
Oh, that's where the thief went!
The thief?
The one who snatched my panties! He ran into this clinic last night! Wait, maybe that police car is here to find my panties.
I doubt it.
Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate.
Ah, there you are, Sonny. Well, you find anything yet? No, not yet. The longer you loaf around here, the saltier your victory bowl gets. Just remember that. This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment and more like punishment.
So your stand, Eldoon's Noodles, was it?
Aye, passed down from father to son. And Stan's seen its share of salt, So it runs in the family, you might say.
But high blood pressure does too. So your stand, Eldoon's Noodles, was stolen?
Oh, it wasn't just the stand that was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my stained sign. I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend.
No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo.
Isn't it about time you bought a new one anyway? Are there any more details you can give me about the stand?
You bet, sonny boy. It happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying the town I was. The smell of broth filled the streets thick and salty. I got home, well, right before 10 p.m., I reckon.
Guess he's not aiming for that late night market.
I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease, then I went inside.
When did you notice it had been stolen?
Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early.
Did that many people eat noodles for breakfast?
I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. That stand had my whole life in it. Nay, my whole being.
They took everything?
All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams.
Hey, at least they left one bowl. Look there on the ground.
If you don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets, peddling that bowl. My last bowl.
Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is.
Under pressure.
Oh, wrong button. Here we go.
That's it. That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran to.
It's a crying shame, that is. If they have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties.
The garage, right. You don't think the thief lives here, do you?
Heh. I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor.
Do I detect a little animosity here?
Now let's make sure to check out the garage thoroughly.
Alright, let's examine the scene. Got a dog.
Look, a doggy. Good boy, Salty.
I'm sure the dog has a real name, Trucy.
Yep, sure does. Name's Spoon. And it's a she, by the way.
Spoon doesn't seem so lively.
She didn't get her bowl of salty broth this morning, and that's why. Poor little thing.
Apollo, let's find that stand soon, for Spoon's sake.
Pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. Or that much salt. If any at all. I know cats can't.
This house is... well, it's old.
It's been well loved, that's for sure. I've lived here with my wife for many years now. It's got character, though. Just like my soup.
I always thought character was a positive thing. It's quite a sign. I take it that's new as opposed to old.
Ha, you like it? I made it myself, I did. I meant to write noodles, but ran out of space.
Prior planning prevents poor performance.
Lucky for me, it spells a word all by itself. And it spruces up my image, it does.
It does have a certain power of willful denial thing going for it. Looks like the oil drum is connected to that sink over there.
Collecting rainwater to do the dishes. How environmentally conscious.
You
don't think he uses rainwater to cook his noodles and to make his broth, do you?
Oh, I'm sure he finds the best water money can buy. Taste is his business, you know? Look, that sign over there. Eldoon's only uses water from all natural sources.
I think I'll take a rain check on eating here.
There's a handwritten sign here, save the light.
Save the light indeed. Mr. Eldoon's house is practically in the dark here. I guess
the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight. Everything's gone wrong since I built this monstrosity. The Ralph needs a sun or it rots. What's a man to do? I just want my customers to get food poisoning so they can turn a pretty profit.
hold on here.
Seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra patients.
I mean, technically speaking, they could just let them eat the soup and they'd be coming to the clinic anyway. Blood pressure medications. Big money in that.
Is this yours, Mr. Eldoon? Hey, that there's the heart and soul of Eldoon's noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soup, but soon it's gonna taste just like noodles.
Wow, it does smell like noodles.
All my other bowls got taken away with my stand. Get it back from me, Sonny boy, I'm begging ya! That's the place, right there. That's where I kept my stand, covered all nice and purty with that blue top there. So you use this plastic sheet to cover your stand at night. I see.
You see? What? Did you figure out why it was stolen?
Well, no, but it does suggest the thief knew what he or she was looking for. He clearly knew what was under that sheet. So it wasn't one of those casual drive-by stand snatchers, you mean? Not bad, Sonny boy, not bad at all. This is my life now. This is my life. I understand if there was an ambulance outside, but a police car?
Maybe they're tax evaders.
Sorry, miss, not going into the clinic today.
Did something happen?
Huh? Oh, no, nothing to see here. Move along. You'll have to find someplace else to play doctor. Do we look like the right age to be playing doctor? Excuse me. She is 15. We are not the right age to be playing doctor. Not for another year, at least in Japan. 3 years in the States. We need a little more info on this Maractus clinic.
We could ask Mr. Eldoon. He is their neighbor and all. And we should check out that garage. What if the thief who stole my panties is still in there? That doorway sure is sparkly.
Maractus clinic, huh? Looks more like a casino parlor than a hospital. It must be quite profitable.
Funny, it looks closed. Maybe they're on vacation today? Alright, I'll try the Maractus Clinic garage then. Oh, hello. I see two things of interest here.
The cat.
Yes.
The skeleton.
No, the skeleton's not interesting.
The mannequin.
No.
Car.
What about that car stands out to you?
Oh, it's missing a side view mirror.
Indeed. This is the place. This is where that panty snatcher ran.
Are you sure?
Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues to a panty snatching. Clues like a pair of panties.
Trucy? Could you try not saying panties so many times? I have a reputation to keep, such as it is. Something about this car.
Let's take a closer look. Hey, look at that!
The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue.
What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You weren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly?
Clue? Let's see. I think I do have just the clue you've got in mind. My clue is this.
Whoa, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match.
I guess we could check it out.
2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go in a car?
It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Well, looks like we've just solved a case.
So the car that hit Daddy last night?
Is sitting right in front of us. Yep.
Wow, you put the pro in professional, Apollo.
Gee, thanks, Trucy. Look, a cell phone.
Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure.
I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here.
We should bring it to him later. It doesn't look like a particularly... Well, I mean, I guess we don't know if the doctor here is male or female, but... I guess I just assumed.
That reminds me. I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Apparently, there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved into its tailpipe. That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue to solving the case.
And if I had a nickel, for every time a piece of cloth was stuffed in a tailpipe where Emma Skye was involved, I'd have 2 nickels.
It's just not a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
As the last time this happened was Rise from the Ashes. Wow!
I remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car. And I always check the tailpipe.
Everyone's got to have a hobby, I guess.
Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey, there's something in there.
What?
Wait a second. Are these your...
Ah! My panties!
What? Already?
Wow, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing.
No, really, don't mention it. They are unmentionables after all.
No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. You must have a nose for finding girls' panties.
What are those?
My little panties, of course. They come home to Mama. I can't wait to use them.
You're gonna put them on. Now?
Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties. Ta-da!
Whoa, where'd that come from? How did that bowl get in your panties?
My panties are in extra-dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks.
Magic panties.
They love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly.
You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner!
Trucy's panties put discreetly away in Trucy's pocket.
That's one case closed at least.
What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tool of my trade.
Oh, right.
Apollo.
What is it?
Now that we've solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him.
Okay. He doesn't seem like the type to mope, though. This is hardly a case worth reporting.
Hey, a kitty cat! Here, kitty, kitty, kitty! It's not coming down.
We do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit.
It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you.
It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. Best part of the episode. Hello. Welcome in, Mickey Taco. How are you?
Hi!
No, the best part of the episode, Mickey, was earlier when we were talking to Mrs. Plum Kitaki, who had her bloomers snatched, and said that they were dealing with a hardened criminal.
Look, it's a folding ladder.
Polly, that's called a stepladder. Come on.
A stepladder? How is that different from a regular ladder, then?
It's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like 2 ladders stuck together.
So you admit that basically it's a ladder, right?
Wait, huh?
You have to look past the form, at the essence of the thing.
Yeah, Chibi Taco watching the finding of the panties, and she's happy. Can we talk about something else? It's the step ladder versus ladder. Eee! Someone's there! Oh, it's just a gold-painted human skeleton.
Just a human skeleton, and painted gold?
There's a mannequin hand waving. There's a mannequin hand waving to us from the box behind the skeleton. This place just screams hospital storage, don't you think? This episode is the most memorable to us, not gonna lie. Panties, noodles, and step ladders, oh my. Yeah, it is memorable. I mean, it's memorable for better reasons than some of the cases in the series, for sure. Case in point, Turnabout Big Top. That one's memorable for all the wrong reasons.
It screams something, that's for sure.
Oh, wait.
No clues here. Alright, I think we've exhausted everything we're going to find of importance here, so let's get moving. Let's see. Don't want to talk to you again just yet. I think we got to go back to Write Anything Agency before we can go back to the hospital, which means we go back to the Hickfield Clinic where that creepy doctor was there. Huh? Mr. Wright's gone.
Maybe he's going for an examination?
He'll probably be back soon. Let's wait.
I think it might take some time. Daddy always loves examinations.
Don't ask Justice. Just don't want to know.
Why don't we come back later?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Suppose we could go back to the Kentucky mansion.
Maybe if I present the panties to this lady.
Sorry, kid. I've got no idea what you're talking about.
That makes 2 of us. Oh, wait. I forgot something.
I can examine these in more detail. There's paint on this thing here. Okay, so that's not important just yet. It's the Eldoon's Noodles mascot. Mr. Salty, he's so cute.
It's not a very endearing mascot, is it?
You know, come to think of it, it looks like a lot like you, Apollo, especially the red parts.
Can I help it if I like red? You would say if it was blue, it would look like you. Or maybe your dad. Or gray now, I suppose. I don't know.
Oh, look, I love these little personal touches.
Seems a shame to hide it on the bottom of the bowl. Huh? When I touched it, the paint flaked off.
He must have painted it by hand with warm professional care.
After buying the cheapest paint he could find with cold professional thrift. Maybe this...
Look at this cute little watch strap. I want one.
It's kind of odd, though.
What is?
I mean, if you wanted to know the time, you could just look at the phone itself.
Hey, you're right. Sharp, Apollo.
Thanks. Finally, some respect.
So, what does that tell you?
Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think through the details, for one.
They did drop their phone, after all. I kind of figured they were a little spacey already.
Oh, good point. No, nothing else of interest.
Chibi has to go to bed, but she said to tell you both good night. All right, have a good night, Chibi Taco.
Good night, Chibi Taco.
Something the matter?
I was just wondering if there was, like, a switch on these.
Of course not.
Huh. Mysterious.
Oh, you want to know the secret of my panties?
No, no thanks! Who uses magic panties in a stage show anyway? Except for other kinds of performers, which you are clearly not old enough to be. Alright, you know what? Doesn't make any sense. Why is he not here? Alright, let's try Eldoon's house again. Ah, Maractus Clinic.
Hey, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front.
Probably gave someone some food poisoning, I'll bet.
They don't want the risk of giving someone food poisoning.
That police car got here this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me, the neighbor. Not that I was surprised much. That doctor works for the wrong crowd. It was just a matter of time before we got what was coming to him.
Wrong crowd.
Never you mind about that.
Okay, maybe now that we know he works for the wrong crowd, we can go back to the hospital and Phoenix will be there.
Such an asinine thing.
There he goes. Yo, how goes it? Daddy, how do you feel? Not bad, Trucy, not bad. It's good to have you youngins on the case. This old daddy gets some well-deserved R&R. The elderly need their rest.
Isn't he only 33?
Dear God, he's younger than I am. He's younger than I am, and he's got a 15-year-old daughter.
If I remember correct, do I dare spoil it for others?
No, you don't dare spoil it for others.
Okay.
I try to avoid spoilers for these things until we actually get to the plot point in the actual episode.
I mean, it's true. We could avoid spoiler.
Well, she could join us, but she was only interested in the one because of the Canadian judge.
It's easy to avoid spoiler!
We've cleared up most of the cases.
I was right about you. Competent, capable. Tell me what you found out, if you want to.
Your enthusiasm is overwhelming.
Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early. Polly's amazing. He found my panties so quick. Almost like he was the one who stole them.
You have an interesting concept of praise.
And? Did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss?
Apparently, it was a doctor from the Maractus Clinic.
Huh. Maractus, eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you.
That reminds me, a police car was parked outside the clinic.
Maybe something happened.
What is this Maractus Clinic, anyway?
All I've heard are the rumors. That clinic's been making good money, in a bad way.
Bad?
Ties to organized crime, the Kentucky family.
The Kentucky family? He did that on purpose.
Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see? They use the Maractus Clinic for their patch-up jobs.
Interesting.
It looked like something had happened in that park. Body was found there in unusual circumstances.
Something more unusual than being dead?
It's not our concern, in any case. Right, let's ignore that and find that noodle stand.
Whatever happened to professional curiosity?
Thanks, really. If I got tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Maractus place. Maybe maybe hit him up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good.
I was wondering when I get paid. We solved the case of your accident and found a missing article of clothing.
My panties! That leaves the noodle stand. Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money.
Goodbye, quid pro quo, hello pro bono.
Right, back to the office to plan our next move.
You're the woman from the Kataki place.
Yes. I knew it! Something's the matter and you want our help, right? Well, you've come to the right place. This way, please. Thank you. My name is Alita Tiala. I have a request.
Your request? Let me guess, something's been stolen?
Your flyer. It says now defending, so I thought...
What? You mean you want me to defend you? Me?
Maybe you can tell us what happened. Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your panties? No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my fiancé, I suppose you would call him.
Fiancé? What happened to him, then?
He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder? Have you heard about what happened at the park?
No. No, we haven't.
What happened?
I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park near the Kataki mansion. There were a lot of police cars there. Apparently the victim was shot with a pistol, but I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual.
And your fiancé was arrested for this?
What sort of person is your fiancé?
So what's your story? You frequent the Kataki mansion, yes? Are you a member of their, organization?
No, not yet. Not yet? You see, I'm to be married next month to the boss's son.
The boss's son? So he's a gangster.
Yakuza.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
It should be Yakuza. This one in particular, like, the Cadaverinis, you can get away with making them mob bosses, but these guys are very obviously Yakuza. Yes, but the Katakis are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change, quit my boring job, live the good gangster life. I think you're onto something. Mrs. Kataki. I like the sound of that.
I'm not sure your daddy would care much for that. Trucy Kataki. Yep, can't see it. Alita Kataki. Better. Your fiancé is the Kataki family's only son, correct?
His name's Waki Kataki. I brought a photo.
Well, that's quite the photo.
I know! Oh, we can be powerful and menacing, but so cute.
Why does he have the police mask on his shirt?
That's the Bad Badger.
Oh.
But if he's the
boss's only son.
Yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday. Say, I'm a boss already, of this agency. Please help my Waki, please.
Right, my first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent.
I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those. Right, let's go check out the scene of the crime. Doop-a-doop-doo. That's gonna be Kataki Mansion. Oh, here's something that wasn't there before.
So this is it, my first murder crime scene. It's you kids again. Look, can't you find some other place to play?
We're not playing. We're, investigating. Aren't we, Apollo?
Sir, I have a letter of request here. Letter of... Huh. Why does it say hit request on it? Miss Tiala must have used the Kataki stationery. Excuse me, coming through. Ah, it's you, Mr. Gavin. Who's this guy? I must say I'm used to being expected by the ladies. But this is the first time I felt this way with a man. Mr. Gavin? Ah, Fräulein, what is a sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place? Can I help?
Yes! The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. We even have a letter of request.
You must be exhausted standing out here. I will take you to the scene of the crime.
Ooh, really?
By your leave, officer. Yeah, yes, sir. Of course, sir. Very well. This way, Fräulein.
Whee!
Hey, what about me? On that note, enjoy your investigation.
Thank you. Will we see you again?
Ask the wind, Fräulein. I'll be riding on it.
Who was that? Apollo, look! A corpse!
What? Hey, it's just a mannequin.
Wow, it sure got me.
You clearly don't have eyes.
Might I ask exactly what it is you're doing here? Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here? Oh, this guy? Well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. It was the first time you've seen Officer try to take men off from fence. Hello there. Hello there, Spider-Zed. How are you? Him again. My glimmerous fop always getting my way. Anyway, this scene is off limits. Oh, it's you. Hi, Emma.
Hi.
Excuse me, we have a letter of request?
One moment.
Why is she holding that big magnifying glass?
I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this was written by Alita Tiala.
Thanks. Took you 30 minutes to figure that out? So what's up with the mannequin there?
It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found.
The body was pulling the stand?
So, you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Skye, I'm in charge of this crime scene. She doesn't seem that happy about it.
She doesn't seem that happy about many things.
I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case.
Kinky.
This is supposed to be a children's game.
No, this is the rated T.
Okay.
She needs more snackoos to lift her mood.
Detective Skye?
Quiet, please. It's snack time. We're not making much progress here.
She must not be very busy.
I never seem to get a lucky break. Back here for 9 years and they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life.
He? Who's he? An ex-defense attorney? Oh. Of course it's him.
Nothing satisfies like snackoos. No. Ka-dunk.
Detective Skye.
Quiet, please. It's snack time. We're not making much progress here. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, so in order to get her to open up, we need to go back to the hospital.
Huh? Where's Mr. Wright?
Maybe he's getting an examination again.
How many does he need? Wasn't it just a sprain?
Too bad, Polly. You wanted to show off your request to Daddy, didn't you?
What? Me? No.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Let's just come back later, shall we? Alright, then let's go to the detention center. We can talk to the client.
Polly, you look as happy as a clam in its shell.
For a lawyer, this is it. This is the place where the battle begins. Ahem. You need something? Yes, we're attorneys. I was hoping we could see Mr. Waki Kataki. Sorry, he's in questioning right now. Could take a while.
Trat. Oh well, I guess we'll have to come back later then.
So much for that battle. This is my life. Blocked at every turn. Alright. So let's go back to People Park. And maybe we can get Miss Grumpy Pants to let us look around the crime scene.
Hey there, no messing with the crime scene.
But we need to investigate.
Investigations are to be carried out by professionals scientifically.
She's not gonna let us check out the crime scene, is she?
Hey, Apollo, my very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious.
I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. Better check out what we came here to find, at least. Oh, right in front of my face.
Hey there, no messing with the crime scene.
But we need to investigate.
Apollo, look! That stand! It says Eldoon.
I've noticed. Well, we solved the case of the missing stand, at least. You know, the circumstances could stand to be better. Yeah, no, that's not going to do anything good, so we will...
Maybe we should probably talk to Eldoon and let him know where his stand is located. Oh, Mr. Eldoon! Hello?
Looks like he left.
And we found a stand and everything. What about our free bowl?
Oh, too bad. Looks like we'll have to wait a little longer for that bowl. So sorry.
Aw, what a bummer.
Now we should be able to talk to Mr. Wright. There we go. Just missing the stand.
Ah, you're back. Running into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something?
Who, me? No, I'm fine. Really.
What's this? So there is a problem?
No, no problem. Actually, I got a defense request.
A defense request? That is a problem.
Huh?
I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore.
The request was for me!
Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you?
He's doing that on purpose. I know it.
So what about this defense request?
It's related to the murder in People Park, actually.
Guess what? We found Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you now? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon.
I think the murder weapon was something else.
You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was? That funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? A lab coat? Huh. Didn't think she'd be involved with this.
You know her?
You could say that.
So you know her, don't you?
I met her on a case. This is about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time.
That would make her about the same age as me.
That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh, wait, maybe you know that other guy, too.
That other guy?
That shining prince on the motorcycle. Prince? Apollo, tell me about this Prince of Trucy's. Indulge a concerned father.
He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin.
Did he now?
You know him?
I guess he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother.
His brother?
We're acquaintances, after a fashion. Clavier Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate. Clavier? What a lovely name. He's so dreamy.
I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out there?
I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, that detective woman won't let us. Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to this detective.
White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is.
Just take it to her. It'll be fine. You'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi.
Alright, under the silk hat. So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Huh.
Whoa! You know what this is, Trucy?
You know what this is, Trucy?
I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me.
This is getting more and more suspicious.
Mysterious white powder with the alleged ability to improve Detective Sky's mood.
My powder placed gingerly in a pocket.
Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is.
Well, I guess it... let's see. Oh, right, we gotta move. Duh.
It's kind of important.
I'm gonna regret this. Does this ring any bells?
Is that? It couldn't. Where did you get that?
I brought it from the office.
You work at the Wright & Co. law offices, yes?
Yeah, sort of.
Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy? Daddy! I'm sorry, who did you say you were? Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can.
Oh, thanks. You start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice.
This powder is used for detecting fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright.
White powder memories.
If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. We'll dust for prints.
Well, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. Well, in that case, let's try to get some prints on this bowl.
Sorry, I don't think I can help you with that. I think you need some more than just scientific help. But ask me anything you like. Just ask scientifically.
Scientifically speaking, examine this.
Sorry, I don't think I can help you with that. I think you need more than just scientific help. Fingerprint analysis is the very basis of modern forensic science. Doesn't just talking about leave you breathless with excitement?
Oh, yes, breathless. Actually does sound kind of interesting.
Let me know if you find any evidence that might have a print or two, alright?
I've been trying to do that, woman! Cell phones have fingerprints on them. Surely you would help us by printing that thing.
It's a knife.
A shiv, to be precise. Yeah, that looks like a particular kind of knife from the Yakuza. And if I'm not mistaken, it's the kind that, are basically the reason why no anime character, well, human anime characters in Japan have less than 5 fingers.
What does that look like?
It's a if I'm not mistaken, it's a particular knife that's used in punishments in the Yakuza. Ooh, lingo. The defendant, Waki Kitaki, is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him.
Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Huh. Look at this. There's a handprint on this shiv.
Handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. Right, first choose the fingerprint you want to examine.
Choose a fingerprint.
Look closely at the handle. See, there's more than one fingerprint there. Those black spots? That's right, pick the one you want to analyze.
I'm gonna go with the big black one here.
Right, let's get detecting.
Ah, she's practically glowing with excitement.
First, sprinkle some aluminum powder over the print.
That's why you didn't want you eating it, I see.
With a press of A, like this, see? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminum powder, so you just dust it on and blow it off. Blow? It's like whistling. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just use X and... Wow, amazing! It's like magic! Isn't it, though?
Right, let's give it a shot.
Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder. So, fun fact, when this case was originally released on the DS, they had you blow into the microphone to get rid of the dust. Good, clear. Quite impressive. Next, to match the print, police officer sample so you can tell whose finger this print belongs to.
Doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print.
Okay, pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably have a good idea whose knife this is already. Comparing. Comparison complete. Match found.
So, the fingerprints do belong to the defendant.
Yes, isn't it amazing? The power of science. It's my life.
Then why are you a detective?
Apollo, she's sparkling.
And I'm dimming.
Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come. Chin up, Polly.
Trial hasn't even started and I'm already losing. Alright, well, I guess we can look at the garbage pail or something. There's gotta be a good clue or two around here.
You and your trash cans. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh. Look! Another pair of... underwear?
Wow, Apollo, you're a genius at finding panties.
Stop saying that! Wait, these aren't...
They're not mine.
Could these have been stolen too? Yeah, can't imagine who they belong to either. And this is Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand, obviously.
It does say Eldoon in big letters, doesn't it?
And that mark on his paper lantern there looks familiar.
It's gonna be a little weird telling him, what with the corpse and all.
Anyway, that wraps up 3 of our cases.
That's right! Congratulations, Apollo!
It leaves us with one case that's worse than all 3 put together. Murder. This mannequin is dressed up to look like a police officer. I've seen one at the station. A mannequin in place of a body.
The body of the victim has already been removed. Do you think the victim was the noodle stand thief?
What, you think someone killed him because he stole it?
Yeah! Taking care of business, little Plum Kitaki style.
Try not to sound too eager about that, please. Oh, what's this? Benches line the river running through the park.
Ah, little urban oasis. I bet children come here to splash around in the water.
That river's a little deep for splashing, and a little dirty.
Well, they could listen to the water and pretend they were playing. They could listen to the water and pretend they were playing.
Where's the fun in that? Knife is sticking straight into the ground.
With the defendant's fingerprints on it, which means... You think he stuck it into the victim?
I don't know what he did with it, but I don't like it. Blue tarps have been placed on the ground around the stand.
Apollo, I bet the victim was gonna have a picnic here.
Guess he could have eaten all the noodles he wanted.
Don't touch those. Those are preserving the crime scene.
Oh, I guess the police put these tarps here after all.
Ah, an attorney's badge. Reminds me of when Mr. Wright was still defending. Everything I have now is thanks to him. Remember, help as many people as you can. That's your job. She's right, Polly. Let's make a difference. Something wrong?
No, nothing. I actually felt inspired for a moment there.
Still can't help with the stupid cell phone. There's gotta be fingerprints on the cell phone. You think that'd be something that we could dust for? Oh. Plum's not here anymore. Okay. Maybe let Mr. Eldoon know. Nope, can't let him know yet. So we'll go back to the Write Anything Agency. And go back to the detention center. Should be able to speak. No, we can't speak to our snuffing client. Okay. Doing good. Current have creatives block mine. Not sure what to make. Huh? Yeah, I can understand that feeling. Alright, let's go to the Hickfield Clinic then. Maybe we can talk to... Nope. What am I missing?
Just everything of importance.
No kidding, Sherlock.
You know you love me.
If I did, I deleted it.
Rude!
You had that one coming.
That's rude!
Sorry, I don't think I can help you with that. Don't think I can help you with that. Don't think I can help you with that. Don't think I can help you with that.
Is there anything you can help with, woman?
You can help with being annoying.
Oh. Actually, there is one thing.
There's a big wastebasket by the park entrance.
You aren't going to search through the trash.
I don't think we need to.
Oh no, please knock yourself out. Don't mind me, I'll be waiting over here.
Just so we're clear, searching through trash isn't a hobby of mine, okay?
Just ask her if she have a chance to date with Prince. Waluigi laugh. Ha ha ha! Those slippers could have been useful. Field Clinic. Maybe I need to present something to Phoenix.
It's actually a relief to be so thoroughly ignored.
Look, my panties! They came home to Mama. Thanks, Apollo. I was worried about them too. Trucy special ordered those.
Startling display of parental concern.
Hate to have to buy a new pair. Ugh.
Make that a not so startling display of cheapskatedness.
So this was the thing that led you to the car.
Yes, sir. The mirror you knocked off was just the clue we needed.
Good work, Apollo. Of course, you might say. I was the one who made solving that case possible.
You don't get points for knocking off a car mirror.
Oh, interesting. You can't actually present the... I can't think of the word for it all of a sudden. You can't actually present profiles anymore.
Oh.
I can live with that. Less stuff to have to worry about. I wonder... Ah, no. I thought autoplay meant can't present the badge. Oh, I can present the badge. I just didn't feel the need to. What is that? Looks strangely familiar.
How could you not recognize an attorney's badge?
It's been 7 years. I've forgotten a lot of things.
Guess some 7 years are longer than others. Alright.
Hold on. Alright. Temporarily turning on story mode. No. Okay, so we have to move to the Kentucky Mansion. People Park. Okay, so there's something I forgot to do here. And oh, right. I forgot that I could talk to her now. Okay. The report came in late last night. The body was found much as you see it now. Except it was a real body.
But why?
Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here.
What was the cause of death?
A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. A pistol? Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age.
Unless you're a cop or a gangster.
Incidentally, the victim's name was Pal Maractus. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me. Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from. A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know.
Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is... Guy Eldoon, age 46.
Who's the old guy?
This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself.
He's famous in this part of town. Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work. Thanks. What sort of person was the victim, anyway? You mean, what did he do? He was a doctor.
Doctor? I'm starting to see a connection here.
Who, me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene.
Detective Sky.
I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist. Ooh, were you studying abroad? Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. Studying in Europe. Like a certain prosecutor. Sure. But when I got back here, they just threw me into criminals affairs, just like that. Why don't you just become a forensics expert in Europe? Well, I suppose it was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay to people back here.
Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left?
What? What's that look for? was involved in an incident before I left. But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them. Really, I had no idea.
She's been out of the country for a while. She probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current state of affairs. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes?
Waki Kitaki. I don't know if he's the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violently, in the detention center. I see.
Why was he arrested in the first place?
You are a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance.
Actually, yes, I am.
Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow.
What?
Could you tell us a bit more about the victim?
Well, let's see. Apparently, he's the physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off, too, from the sound of it. The clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic.
I kind of gathered that from when you told me his name was Pal Maractus.
Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there. What? You've been to the clinic?
Yeah, though on a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand.
I see. So that means Dr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here?
That would seem to be the case.
But why?
Don't ask me.
So, have you met the defendant?
No.
Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and hanging over.
Good idea. Don't know what good it'll do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this?
Don't worry, it's like a right tradition.
Some traditions I can live without. I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done. But we still have 3 minutes! Not been any requests, but don't expect anything. Father's talking in the private room with him.
Father? You mean like a priest?
I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kitaki himself. Not someone I care to meet.
Die, you! You're the one on your way out, old...
Ah, they're here. Oh, this guy radiates power. Power with a cute apron? You Waki's lawyer? Yes, sir. Well, I'm Big Wins Kitaki, 4th head of the Kitaki family. Capiche? Actually, I came to speak to your son, Mr. Justice. Yes? My son's innocent. He's killed no one. If he were found guilty, wouldn't be good. Capiche? Yes, I'm all about capiching. Capiche loud and clear. You gotta do more than just understand and make it. You'll learn, though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. I don't feel so good.
What's the big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. You know, I wanted to go to the clink. I like it here.
You must be Waki.
A G's not a G till he does hard time, Bazoy. You'll see. When I get out of here, things will change.
Silence! My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that.
Ha! You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me! I don't need no trial! I did it!
I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. So much for talking to our client.
But we made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun, at least.
Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial?
Oh, almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out. To be continued. All right, so next Wednesday we will be continuing with day 1 of the trial. And so Sunday plans are a bit up in the air at the moment. If I am able to make it home in time, I will try to continue streaming Xenoblade Chronicles 3. If not, then I'll be streaming it the following week. But let's see who is online. On the one hand, I haven't rated her in eons. On the other hand, she's playing Fortnite. Snuff it.
Give her the raid.
I'm giving her the raid. Alright. So, yeah. We're going to be raiding Kishu Kyralia. So, if... again, if you'd like to continue with Ace Attorney, Apollo Justice, we'll be back next Wednesday. We'll be back Sunday with more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. This is Dr. Novelle and the Tired Pierogi signing out. I'll have a good one. Let's begin the raid.